What up, fam? It's true. All right, let's get into it. I'm trying not to be on here too long. Um, this is for the youngsters. Um, so what I'm about to talk about today is relationships, situations. The thing of it is this day and time, all this old sexual things going on. So you got to understand with all these herpes is a big thing now, AIDS or whatever. I mean, first of all, protect yourself. That's the biggest thing. With men, especially good men, you really have to protect yourself. And now, what I mean by that is, you done heard stories where girls is poking holes in the condoms, freezing the sperm, getting pregnant and all this and this and that. And then as well as they're trying to get pregnant because they think they're going to keep you. So you have to be careful. Now, understand this is not to bash women, because I'm gonna get on the men as well, because this is what I do. Once again, you're probably gonna get tired of me saying this. This is therapy for me, but it's also an educational thing, I feel, for you guys to understand. I'm sure you heard it before, but people are not really pulling out their guns and sticking to it. Let's just say that. So anyway, so you got situations like I was saying about females trying to trap you in a sense. And I know a lot of females are going to say, well, you can't trap somebody if you 50-50, having sex with them. And that's 100% true. But at the end of the day, if you anywhere between, I'm just going to throw some numbers out there, 20 to 30, okay? Just to say that. You just now starting to learn life. Now, what you should be doing, now I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. I will give you my opinion. I will give you, my view of certain things. Because I wish somebody kind of pushed me in the right direction and kind of told me, which I had a few people, but not enough and not as much as they should have. At that young of an age, if you're not going to school, and even if you're going to school, you need to be trying to travel, find out what's going on in this world, seeing what different cultures and countries, what they're doing. Because America's not see all, says all. Okay? Understand that. Quick story. I seen YouTube, Facebook, whatever it was, social media. Some guy, younger guy, I'm assuming, I think it was like 25, 30, something like that. I got to give a man his props. He said he used to buy Nikes all the time. So he said instead of buying Nikes, he would go buy a plane ticket. So then he would show pictures of him all over in Japan, all in, Africa, all, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not telling you not to buy Nikes. If that's what you want to do, if that's your thing, do it. Okay? Once again, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm just saying you have other options. And I'm not going to go into the whole Nike thing because that's not what I'm here for. But if that's what you like, do you, okay? Bottom line is, and I tell my kids the same thing. While you young, have no kids, travel. Not just travel, start your own business. If you can't start your own business, at least find a job that you're doing something that you love to do, that you don't mind going to work to do it. Because a lot of people are in the place where they have a job and you're just getting paid, so you have to be there. You don't like your job. You don't like your employers or your employees or whatever you want to call it. So why put yourself in that situation? All right. Now, let's go to the girls. Okay, same thing. Girls, you got men who feel the same way. Okay, I got this beautiful woman, I get her pregnant, I'm gonna be in her life forever and this and that. And then of course things don't work out that way because it's not about that. Just because you have a kid is not gonna keep anybody, man or female. All right. Once again, I feel before you even do all that, that's why I said, let me back it up. talking about relationships. I feel, personally, you should be a person's friend. Now, I don't have no dates, time, length, or none of that. You know what I mean? Because whatever. But become this person's friend and know who they are. And why I'm saying that is because you can meet somebody and know somebody for 3 months, 6 months, and they're fun to hang out with, cool to kick it with, you know what I'm saying? But then once you move in or you guys get, become that couple, whichever male or female, things change. House is not clean. They're not cooking like they was. They're not taking you out to dinner like they was because now they done got you. But see, if you friends and you guys talk about all of this stuff before this happens, you already on point. Okay? Now, the biggest things I would also say is you got to look for flags. And I'm not going to say this is always going to be the answer to your problems, because one of my situations, I'm not going to go into all of that right now, is female I met, had a good job, dressed nice, talked elegant, was on point. Didn't see no flags. Wifey material. But then as we start dating and moved in together, you start seeing flags where she wanted to be controlling. She wanted to try to, tell you what to do, run everything, but yet and still she haven't even lived her life. And I'm going to say I was 10 years older than this lady. Okay. I'm going to leave that alone. All right. So all I'm saying is I can give you another example. Somebody else I know who was dating this girl, which her mother was always in their relationship, which basically was running a relationship, getting money from both of them. Every decision was made by the moms. You could never, the guy was telling me he could never catch the daughter alone to really talk to her about their issues, their personal situations. And, and I'm telling them, look for flags. So anyway, look for flags. And in this day and age, and I'm sorry if I'm jumping all around, but like I said, this is kind of new to me, but I'm just trying to give information to you. This is therapy for me, once again. So just bear with me. So in saying all that, it's like you need to know a person first. Not just that, to back it up, what I was saying is you need to know who you are. You are. You got to get rid of the baggage. You got to leave your past relationships alone. You got to get yourself together. Now, whether you believe in God or whatever you believe in, there is a higher power. And a higher power is not going to give you nothing you can't handle. But at the same time, they're not going to give you, and I say don't take it for what it's worth. They're not going to give you something when you're not ready for it, is where I'm going with this. Until you get yourself together. And that's exactly what I mean by that. Your mind got to be together. Your job got to be together. Your business got to be together. Your mental got to be together. Then once all that comes together, then I guarantee you that woman or that man will come into your life. But they need to have their stuff together. See what I'm saying? And that's why, hence, I'm saying look for flags. Now, I'm not saying all relationships are bad, but in this day and age, everybody is playing games. Women with all these fake makeup and long hair, fake hair and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And then men running around here, they getting fake hair and nails and all of that, feminine and all that. I mean, it's just a game right now. It's a big game. So you have to be careful. That's why I feel kind of sad and sorry for you guys between 20 and 35 to be single and trying to look for somebody that's real. And I mean, if you're a real person. But once again, just have faith. If that's a good word, be spiritual. And it'll work out for you. It'll work out for you. So once again, sex is not what it's all meant to be, or the way they portray it on TV and all that. Because it is what it is right now. Because everybody's having sex. Women is like men. Men trying to have menage-a-trois, and I call them Nicki Minaj's. But at the end of the day, I don't really have heard any situations that really done worked out. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to tell nobody how to live their life. Definitely not trying to. I'm just trying to give warnings. And I'm going to jump back to where some people think that they need a kid to be complete and all that, and going to think that's going to make your relationship better. It's really not, because, well, not because, let me say this. Think about bringing a child into this world in this day and age right now. Now, I'm going to jump a whole nother page, and then I'm going to leave it alone. The air is no good. The water's no good. The food is no good. The schools are no good. These jobs aren't paying you any money, and they will let you go at a drop of a dime because they can replace you. So why would you bring a kid into this world? Question. Now, I'm going to flip it again. For me, I made it to where I'm at because I had kids. They got me out of a lot of bad situations and a lot of doing a whole bunch of stuff that I had no business. But I knew, guess what? My kids came first. My kids needed me. Now, as you will find out later on in videos, I have multiple mothers of my children. And people can frown at me, this and this and that. But guess what? I take care of all my kids. Okay, so you can't say nothing to me. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. This is another short video. I'm gonna try to do 1-2 per week. So again, like, subscribe, share. If you have questions, comments, let me know. I'm trying to get it to where I can, do FaceTime or Skype, or I don't know what the new stuff is nowadays, where you got two people talking on the phone and you can see them and all that good stuff. I'm trying to get to that point. I'm not really ready to go live yet. I don't have enough followers for that, but I'm working on that as well. Like I said, this is a work in progress. So, guys, stick with me. Females as well. I'm just saying guys in general. Stick with me and help build this platform, because it's not about me. It's about these kids. It's about educating these kids. Also, once again, I'm going to be having therapists coming on here, mentors coming on here. So it's not just going to be all about me, So I'm trying to build a community in itself, in a sense. And guess what? It starts with these kids. All right. Well, I'm going to keep this short. Stay tuned for the next one. I'll put the email up. This is Bringing Fathers Back, BFB. My name is Truth Teller. You can call me Truth, a.k.a. Rob. I love y'all. Peace.